Hey, everyone. This is Elizabeth with Fixer Financial Services, aka Budget with Liz. Guys, I get this question asked all the time when it comes down to budgeting with people's personal finances. So I decided to do a short live that shouldn't take over 10 minutes, guys. So we're going to try to do this in 10 minutes, but I need you guys to do me a huge favor. If this has blessed you or you want to share, you think somebody else may benefit from this, please go ahead and share this video. Okay. So I need you to share this video, like my page, go visit my website, sign up with Budget with Liz Personal, and we're gonna make it fun and exciting. So if you know me, I'm full of energy. I don't like, I just want to be, have fun, So this amazing green table, guys, that you see, guys, is my kids' eating table. So if you would like to bless me with a green table or a nice table where I can go live and do my videos, guys, I greatly appreciate it. You can send me a cash app at $Fixer Financial Services, guys. So I am going to go ahead and get started. So in my Budget with Liz class, I have a lot of people that say, hey, I'm a W-2 employee or a salary, and I want to be able to pay my tithe. I want to pay my tithe, or I want to start giving back. I want to pay my tithes. And so a lot of people don't know how to pay their tithes. They're like, I hear the pastor talking about 10%, but I don't know if I'm calculating it correctly, or I do know how to calculate it, but I just don't put it back, or I just got questions, So I start off with, I asked them, do they know the difference between a gross income or a net income? And so they're like, I see it on my paycheck, but I don't understand. So I'm like, okay, cool, bet. We're going to make it simple as possible. So guys, I'm going to write two things, the gross income and the net income. Now listen, my handwriting is not the best, okay? I'm an 80s baby. I know people, like, oh, you should do better than that, but it's okay. It's cool. They always say you can tell a good doctor when the could have got bad handwriting, right? But I'm going to go ahead and get started. Okay. So I tell them you have two different things on your paycheck that a lot of people get confused. They get confused between the gross income and they get confused between the net income. So the gross income, do anybody know what the gross income is? I want to go ahead and put in the chat system. If you catching this video and it's already went live, make sure you put a hashtag replay and make sure you put your your answer to it. So a gross income is your total earnings. It's what you made before taxes and deduction is taken out. So it's your total earnings. Okay. It's your total earnings. It's what you make before taxes. Okay. Like I said, my handwriting is not the best. So your gross income, guys, is your total earnings before taxes. Now it's a lot of people say, it's your gross pay or your gross income. Those are little keywords. So it's your gross income. Okay. So you have another one called net income. So go ahead and put in the chat system of what you believe what a net income is, guys. A lot of people are like, what is a net income? I'm like, should I tie it off of my gross income or should I tie it off of my net income? So a net income is your take home pay. I'm going to put on here. It's your take home pay. It's basically your take home pay is after they have deduct all the taxes, the insurance, deductions, and whatever else you have on there. This is your take home pay. So a lot of people like, okay, so I have my gross income is what I make before taxes taken out and deductions, and then I have another one which is my net income, which is what I receive. What would be on my pay stub or paycheck or direct deposit. So a lot of people ask like, okay, well, how do I tithe? Which one do I tithe? Because I hear the pastor talk about it and I don't know which one I need to tithe off of. Do I tithe off of my gross income or do I tithe off of my net income? So which one do you think Oh, sorry, guys. Which one do you think you should tithe off of? Dun, 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 dun. You like my music? So which one? If you're catching the replay, make sure you put hashtag replay and put your amazing answer in there. It is not the net income. It's not the net income. You do not tithe off of your net income. You tithe off of your gross income. So a lot of people like, oh, well, all this time I've been tithing off of just nothing but my net income. Well, when some pastors say you tithe off of your gross income. So this is where you want to tithe off of. You want to tithe off of this right here on your paycheck. So on your paycheck, on your pay stub, you will get all these numbers on there. And a lot of people get confused because they're like, okay, what is going on here? So you might, on your pay stub, it might say, hey, you have work. You get paid $10 an hour. Okay. You get paid $10 an hour. You have worked 20 hours. You have worked 20 hours, which equal, this is how much is your gross income. Okay. So if you get paid $10 an hour and you work 20 hours, this is what is determining, this is what you would tithe off right here, which is your gross. This is what you're tithing off of. Okay. So we're going to get our amazing calculator right here and we're going to figure this out. Okay. So we do 10 times 20 equal $200. So right here would be the $200. This is how much I made before taxes, deductions, and insurance is taken out. So this is my gross. This is what I tithe off of. Okay. Now, a lot of people I don't know. What I do next. So now that we know that our gross is $200, this is the gross. How, out of this 200 that I made, how do I pay my tithes? What number? Do I pay the full $200? Do I pay what percentage? Well, in the Bible, it says your tenth. So you giving God your first fruit, which is your tenth. So the 10% rule, the 10%, the only thing you're doing is times it by 10%. 10%, okay? This is what you tithe. Okay? So we're going to get our amazing calculator again. We already have 200 in there, guys. I hope you can see it. 200 times 10, which is 10, and then you're going to hit the percent sign. Is what? $20. Okay? So 200 times that 10% with a tithe is what? What's that number? $20. That's how much when on Sundays when they say, hey, it's offering time or it's tithes and offering time, and and people have those envelopes, or people playing with the cash out or giving cash or credit card. This is how much you need to take out. Okay? So you're going to take out $20 out of your gross, out of your paycheck, out of your deposit, whatever it is you got paid at, that $200 you have sitting in there, you're going to take that $20 out and you're going to give it to your church. Now, a lot of people ask like, well, where can I give? So, cause a lot of people want to give. So I say, well, the church that you attend, you can pay your tithe to the church that you attend, or if you don't belong to a church, you can pay it to your to a local congregation. I'm gonna put CONG, okay? Local congregation. Or number 3, you can give it to an organization. Okay? A lot of people have their own select of what they pay their tithe on. But for me and my house, my husband, our house, we pay it to our church, which is POLC, Place of Liberty Church, guys. It's in Mesquite, Texas, by the way. So this is where you can pay your tithe to. Some people don't believe in paying their tithes. But people that been attending to my budget list, this is the questions they are asking me. And it makes me so happy that people want to pay their tithe, or people have questions. And sometimes the churches don't have the time to explain the math part of it. And you have a lot of people that are new babies, or people that are young adults, or people that never really pay their tithe at all. And they want to know what's the calculation. It's a basic calculation, but people just don't know. And sometimes you have to spend that time to break it down to people. So a lot of people in my budget with Liz class, they say, hey, Liz, I'm just being honest with you. This 20, I know how to, I understand the calculation now, or I already knew it, but sometimes, I just don't, I pay my bills, everything taken out, and I don't have the money. Okay. So I always suggest once you get paid, go ahead, take it out. Go ahead and take it out. After you take it out, can you see it? Go ahead and take it out. After you take it out, you need to hold that money. And so when I say hold that money, this is what I do, okay? A lot of people either take it out and they go ahead and cash app it, or give a fly, or wherever their church or their local congregational organization they can give to. Or you can do a cash envelope method, which I'm going to show you on the third option. And then after you hold it, when it's on Sunday, when it's time, if you can't wait until Sunday, you can pay early. That's great. But if you have to wait until Sunday, because your local church or your organization, you're only allowed to give it on a Sunday or whatever day that the church is open doors where you can give. Listen, after you finish holding that money, you need to go ahead and give. Release. I'm going to put a big R. Release. Okay? And give it. And as well, be cheerful. Okay? Smile. Be cheerful. Oh, I forgot my R. Be cheerful. It's sloppy, but you know what I'm trying to say. Cheerful. Be cheerful when you give, guys. So that is about, a lot of people ask me the question about tithe. How do I do it? I have my amazing cash binder, guys. In my cash binder, once I have gotten paid, as you can see, here's the money, guys. Here's my hundreds, my 20s, my 10s, my 5s, and my 1s. So once I have gotten paid, let's say I have my $100, I got paid $200, right? So here's my I'm just going to say 100. I'm going to take this 100 out. And let's say I got my 20. So what I'm going to do is, if it's hard for you guys, I would strongly suggest going to your ATM. Go ahead and take that money out. Go ahead and take that $20. When you take that $20, and by the way, I am selling these, guys. I love it. It works wonders. You take it and you put it in here, okay? Now, it's good to label these tithe. And so guys, I can't wait to show you my budget binders. What's going to be. I'm working with a lady named Sheena Swin, and she's going to help me get this all together, guys. So you take your $20, you're going to label it called tithes, right? And then you zip it. It's secure. And you put this up, okay? You don't touch this, okay? So, and then when it's Sunday time, when he's ready for his church, he say, hey, I got my $20 already. I'm ready to go pay my tithes. So you take your $20 out, put it in the envelope at your church, and guess what? Give it to God, but most importantly, be cheerful of paying your tithes. All right, guys, if this has blessed you guys, if you want to see more of these live videos, please just share these videos. Please make sure to go follow me at Fixer Financial Services. And as well, you can give on Cash App, #Fixer Financial. If you'd like to see another table, if you'd like to see more of this, me going live, I would greatly appreciate it. All right. Take care.